Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So as you can guess from the title, in this video we're going to do an experiment. I've seen this video on Carrie Cake's channel. She has done it in Seoul because she lives in Seoul. She makes videos about her life in Korea, and when I saw it on her channel I was like, that video might be pretty funny to do in Paris, because if you have ever been to in Paris, if you have ever visited Paris, you probably might know that getting around in Paris, especially when you're doing it for the first time, using the metro is kind of tricky. Like there are like 16 different metro lines and it's kind of complicated, especially if you don't speak French and you're like reading the metro signs and you're just like, how do you even pronounce it? So it's kind of complicated to get around in Paris if you're not used to it. I've been living here for 2 years now, so I should know how to get around. Like I have specific areas in Paris that I go to so often that I know how to go there even if I don't have Google Maps, but I'm going to try to survive this day without using my phone. We will see how it goes. And I think it's gonna be good for me to kind of like get more in touch with like my feelings and like my thoughts and what I'm actually thinking of, and if I'm not trying to distract myself with other things, because I feel like mostly we are using our phones these days to distract ourselves from like our worrying thoughts or whatever. I will just have to use my imagination to entertain myself because there won't be anything else. The only thing that I'm going to use my phone for is filming though, because if I'm on the metro, I'm not gonna take my camera out for filming, like there's just no way. We will see what happens. In any case, wish me good luck. Just before we start this video, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video if you feel like doing that. And yeah, let's start with writing out the places that I will have to go today, and then we're gonna head out, so let's go. Today we're going to 30 places, and since I'm not allowed to use my phone for Google Maps, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up now how to get to the places that I have to go to today, and I'm just going to write everything down in my notepad, in my BD21 RJ notepad, where I write down all of my ideas and kind of like my schedule. So I'm going to try to write down everything here, like which metro lines I have to take. I'm kind of scared to be honest, because I rely so much on my phone. I think like everybody else, I use the metro quite often in Paris, so I have like kind of like a map inside of my head, so I kind of like know how to get around even if I don't have Google Maps. But just in case, I'm going to write down everything, and I'm going to take my notepad with me today. So I'm gonna look like some lost puppy who doesn't know where to go, but it's okay. First destination, I'm going to go to the Korean Cultural Center because there is like an exhibition going on there. So I'm going to go here first. I'm going to have to change lines 3 times. When you're on the streets and you kind of like need the directions, I'm just thinking like, how am I going to find the places without Google Maps? Okay. Now I'm scared. Okay. So the second destination after this is I need to go to get my tickets from a supermarket somewhere in Paris, because I'm going to Giverny on Friday. So the last stop is Kilosho. Okay, so I think it's not gonna be so bad. It's doable, guys. If I can do this, then I can do anything. And after this, I know how to get home. Okay, well, good luck. As I'm heading out, I'm going to put my phone on airplane mode so that I really don't do anything. So airplane mode. Voila.
One day it's over, baby. Someday we'll find a way out. When all our strings are broken, you'll see that we could do without. When all our dreams are over, when all our hopes are dead, with this town turning colder, with all our colors bleeding red, I'll be wrinkled.
I don't know if you guys remember, but we've been here before actually, in one of my earlier vlogs, maybe in like 2020 February. I was here with a friend and I got here really easily. Like it's really not super far from the metro, so I didn't have any problems getting here. So far, so good. So I'm gonna take a look at the exposition and talk to you guys later.
You bring heartbeats into a broken heart again. Ooh, again. Maybe we'll leave tomorrow. Maybe we'll stay a year. Maybe turn joy to sorrow. Maybe you leave me here. Whatever happens when the storms are here, I sing you any song you wanna hear. Ooh, 'cause you turn ashes into a place to start. 'Cause
my wristwatch is broken, my shoes are untied. Time is a-ticking, and so is the tide. But I am not worried, things are what they are. Come rain or come shine, or a shooting star. I've been to the south, I've been to the north, east and the west, the middle of course. I may have been astray, but I've never been lost, never been beat by the road I've crossed. I guess I've been lucky to some degree, for someone who ate all the fruit from the tree. Stars been aligned and my goose hanging high. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by.
And I'm going to head out, and I will talk to you guys about the exposition a little bit later when I get back home.
Fed up by this town of lovebirds and airwaves. A stone in your shoe doesn't bother you anyway.
I cannot find the metro.
It's just like all the other places. Stone cold and raging bones, and I will love you till the end. If I gave you time, would you come back home? Mary, Mary, I know the world keeps getting scary, scary. I know there'll always be a place in your mind where everything is fine.
I just got back home and I'm actually going to leave in about an hour, so I'm going back to meet some friends for a drink tonight. But I just wanted to give you guys like my opinion and my observations and like my experience of how it was to not to use my phone for a day in Paris. Okay, so to be completely honest, I did use my phone twice actually. First I used it because I couldn't find the metro. I couldn't find a metro when I was going from the supermarket to the thrift store in the Mache, and I was like, okay, like I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just gonna use my phone, just Google Maps super fast. So I used Google Maps once, and then I also used it another time to get like my ticket in the supermarket, but I couldn't get my ticket, so I will have to go back tomorrow. But anyways, I needed to use my phone to show my reservation. But other than that, what is my experience? Well, let's see. that. When I was in the Korean Cultural Center, I was kind of, I don't know, it was just so weird to have my phone in airplane mode. Like, I put my phone in airplane mode quite a lot. Like, I put it when I'm going to sleep, and then I have it in airplane mode until 9-10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm quite used to it. But like, being out and not being able to communicate with anybody was just really weird for me. It kind of made me anxious, to be honest, because I'm just like so used to, like, even if I don't text back people when I am out and about, I just like seeing the notification that someone messaged me, even if I'm not gonna write back. It's just nice to have that like reassurance that I'm still like communicating with somebody and I'm not completely on my own, which says, I guess, a lot about today's society, that we feel anxious if we cannot see notifications. But after a while I was just kind of okay with it, and by the end of it, when I was going home, it was actually really nice to feel like I don't know what's going on with the outside world or with my friends. It's kind of like when you're on a flight and you're flying for like hours and hours, and when you land you open your phone again and you see like what happened while you were away in the sky. That exposition was so nice. Like, there was one room, I filmed there quite a lot. There was one room where there were like the sea and the stars, and it was so nice, and I felt more in the moment. So I think I'm definitely going to do this more. Like, I am already doing this. This is why I also wanted to do this video, because I've been doing this quite a lot recently, just like putting my phone in my backpack when I'm walking and when I'm out and about. So it's really nice. I really recommend you guys to not listen to any music, not be on your phone, and just like walk around when you're in the city. Soak in the atmosphere. I don't know how to explain it, but it just makes me feel more like I'm a part of something. That was my experience of being out in Paris for a day without my phone. Would I do it again? I would do it again, but under like different circumstances. Like, I would still use Google Maps, even if I don't message people. Like, I kind of need to know where I'm going. So yeah, that is for today. Now I'm going to go and meet my friends for drinks. So I'm going back, but this time I am taking my phone. This time I am using my phone. I don't care. I hope that you enjoyed this experimental video. Talk to you later.
Under the palm trees in the California sun, sand underneath our feet, the morning's just begun. I don't remember much from the night before, just from the human touch, and now I want.
So I think that this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching again. Just again, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video if you feel like doing that. And I will see you guys next week again. Bye!
Now my memory slowly coming back, cracks a smile upon my face, but then it all turns black. Something about tonight, now it's gonna be your last.